Most people think wealth is a number in a bank account. They think it's the car you drive or the watch on your wrist, but they are wrong. Wealth isn't what you buy, it's what you don't see. Before you can ever become truly rich, you have to master the space between your ears. This is the story of Ethan and the lesson that changed his life forever. Ethan was a hustler. He lived in the heart of Chicago, working 80 hours a week, chasing the American dream. He finally made his first million by age 30. He bought the penthouse, the Ferrari, and threw the loudest parties. But 3 years later, he was broke. He had the money, but he didn't have the psychology. He was a rich man with a poor man's mindset. Depressed and defeated, Ethan visited his old neighbor, Mr. Silas. Silas lived in a modest house, drove an old Volvo, but everyone knew he was worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Ethan asked, "How did you keep it? How are you so calm while I'm losing everything?" Silas smiled and said, "Ethan, you were chasing riches. I was building wealth. Being rich is an income. Being wealthy is a mindset." Silas gave Ethan 3 psychological shifts. First, the ego gap. Wealth is the difference between what you earn and your ego. If you earn more just to show off, you're a slave to other people's opinions. Second, delayed gratification. The poor want it now, the wealthy want it forever. Third, compounding peace. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys control over your time, and time is the ultimate currency. Ethan realized his mistake. He wasn't spending money on things, he was spending money to hide his insecurities. He started over, not by working harder, but by thinking differently. He stopped caring about looking rich and started focusing on being free. 5 years later, Ethan was wealthier than ever, not because of his bank balance, but because he was no longer a slave to his desires. The lesson for you today is simple. Your financial success is 20% head knowledge and 80% behavior. If you can't control your emotions, you can't control your money. Before you seek the gold in the world, find the discipline in your mind. This is Sharon. Think wealthy, stay free. The story of Ethan isn't just about a guy who lost his money. It's a mirror for all of us, living in a world that screams, "Spend more to be more." Remember, true wealth isn't about the things you buy. It's about the options you have. It's about waking up and saying, "I can do whatever I want today." If your lifestyle grows as fast as your paycheck, you aren't getting rich. You're just building a more expensive cage. If this story shifted your perspective even a little bit, do me a favor. Hit that like button so we can reach more people who need to hear this message. Subscribe to the channel and join our community of people who choose freedom over status. And comment below, what's one thing you're doing today to master your own psychology? This is Sharon. Master your mind, build your freedom, and I'll see you in the next one.